welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that's watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This video is for our beautiful Scorpios. Hey, Scorpios. So this is your September monthly, you guys. In this video, make sure you guys take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Also, you guys, if you're looking to book a personal reading with me or to follow me on social media, also to donate to the channel, all that information will be in the description box down below. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. By doing that, you will be clicking the arrow and it will bring down a drop section, okay? So without further ado, let's get into your reading. You guys, your energy is pop locking and dropping it, okay? The energy here is move on, okay? It's like, I don't know if you guys have seen Legally Blonde, where they're like bend and snap. Like, this is the energy here. It's like it's more about happiness here, as well as like it's kind of like that Oprah vibe where it's like you get a car, but in reverse mode. Like, you don't belong, bye bye, I see you later. If you decide to act right, you can come back in my life, but if you don't, honey, you don't need to be here. That is the energy here. It's like bossing up, your kahunas have dropped, and it's like, look, if you want to be here, you can be here. If you want to stay, you can stay. But it's kind of that attitude where it's like, look, I don't need you, but I'm just trying to align with what's for me. Period. At the end of the day, I really don't care how you feel. I don't care what you got to say. This is what's for me. And I'm tired of missing out on what's mine. Like, that's the energy here. It's like, I feel like for some of you, so long you've been in that mode where it's like you're helping others and you've been taken for granted. And it's like, when do you no longer have to throw a pity party for yourself? That's the energy. And you're like, look, I'm tired of throwing these pity parties. I'm tired of saying another day, another victim party. Like, that's the energy. So the first card we have here is the Three of Summer. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as wedding, graduations, or births. Friends who you cherish. So this is that energy of, again, it's like, if you want to stay, you can stay, but if you don't, bye. It's that tapping into your energy, tapping into your intuition and saying, ooh, your energy feels shaky. I don't believe, like, I don't believe you're true for me. So I'm going to just back off. Like, it's not saying it like you're saying it in a mean way. It's just saying, like, if you don't feel it in your gut, you're taking that advice and you're gingerly like, look, no, not for me, not today. Now, on the other hand of things, this is like the recognition from the divine, like, Buttercup, you listening to us. You're listening to your intuition. You've been doing that. And, excuse me, this is that recognition that you've been, waiting for. This could be, the person you've been hoping and wishing either come back into your life, or it could be the person you've been waiting on to, make that announcement that they want a higher commitment with you. And I feel like this is like that season where it's like, yeah, they've made that decision completely. Like they cleared their life up and things are taking off now. Okay, so we have here the Five of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that isn't worth the effort. So here we go with the, dishonest, disloyal situations, okay? Um, I feel like deep down for some of you, and that card won't be for everyone, but deep down for some of you, you already know who these people, places, and things are. And it's just, it's taking you a moment to release and let go. But slowly but surely, you're doing that. Slowly but surely, you know, you're paying attention to the signs and you've become fed up with situations that don't serve you. And I feel like it's just time for you to say the complete last and final goodbye. And it doesn't necessarily have to be people, places, or thing. It could be the end of a cycle that's ending in, it's that final goodbye to the past. So it's like, for some of you, it could be dealing with a third party situation because there are three people here. But it's just ultimately, I feel like the energy here is honoring yourself and it's saying, look, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. The things I used to know doesn't serve me any longer, so I'm walking away to go towards what I feel is right. Okay? So now you go into number 13, which is release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So I feel like for some of you, this could be moving towards a new location. This could be just moving in a new job. But this is just moving on, period. This is like a new cycle beginning for you. This is just looking at life in a different way. This is coming out of the dark for some of you. This is like saying, if you allow other people to either run your life or tell you what to do and how to do things, this is that moment of saying, not no more. Sorry, Buttercup. This is not your life. This is my life, and I take back my own reins. You can't do it anymore. Like, this is that I put my foot down, and even though I may be nervous, I may be scared, I have to do this for me. This is being that assertive. Like, this energy is giving me assertiveness, and it's like, good. You deserve it. Because I feel like for some of you, you may be wanting that love life to come in, and it kind of needs you to be assertive too. For some of you to walk away from someone who is being disloyal, dishonest, and you trust them. Wait, how can I say this? How do I? They're not trustworthy. Okay, for somebody. That's not for everybody, so, take it as it resonates. But they're not trustable. Okay? But you are seeing things that they're doing that, they're, again and again, you're giving them, the benefit of the doubt. And the divine is showing you signs. So, for some of you, someone is going to come in and replace that person, and it's going to be a lot better. For others of you, this is just getting rid of the past completely and, refreshing your whole life, kind of like a new beginning. And I feel like it's more of just basically saying out with the old, in with the new. Okay? So these two cards fell out together, and I'm going to read them as a whole. You have here the Six of Summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romance from the past. From your past. Remembering events differently, in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Then you have the Five of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, forced on, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So that's the energy that I'm picking up on with that release. Like, someone is putting their negative thoughts, the fact that they can't mount up to, your greatness on you, okay? So someone from the past, like I said, someone knows, like this release, someone knows that you're destined to be great. And that could be, sometimes that's why people try to put others down, because they know that you're great. They know that, you can do better than what they're doing. And somewhere deep down within them, they don't feel whole. So when people go about their daily lives and they try to bring others down, it's because within them they're missing something. So again, you go back to the Six of Summer, where it's someone or a romantic situation that's going to come about, that's going to change your whole persona on how you feel about relationships and life. And, again, you're going to look back on relationships and say, okay, that's not how I should be treated. I should be treated differently. I should be treated better. And, you're going to trust yourself. You're going to trust your reasoning. And you're going to realize that that old relationship had to happen to show you that, going into this new beginning is, where you should be. Even though you love the person from the past. But that's not, your ultimate desire of being in life. And that's as much as that person could love you to where you needed to be at that moment, okay? And I feel like, releasing yourself from those negative energies and coming over towards this better new beginning is a lot better, because someone pushing off their negative energies and their worries on you is only bringing you more stress. Okay? And I feel like once you separate from that energy, you're going to feel a lot, better, lighthearted. I feel like for some of you, is bringing you towards this mental entrapment, is making you worry a lot more. You could feel sick. You could, and it's just, sometimes when you are having that mental entrapment, you bring upon, health issues upon yourself. And it just happens, So I feel like when it comes to releasing yourself from that situation, you'll start to see a health improvement. Okay? And that's not for everyone. If that's not your situation, don't take it. But I feel very strongly about that for somebody. You have here the Ten of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Feel like this card speaks for itself. Doing too much. Feeling like you have to take care of everything. It could be because, in the past that's what you had to do. And I feel like that's why the divine is bringing someone in towards you that is willing to help you. If it's not a romantic partner, it's someone that's platonic. It could be a work partner that's, an assistant that's going to help you take some of the workload off. But not only is it that, it could be family that's, seeing that you're working too hard. It could be your children if they're asking to help and you know that they can handle it. Allow them to help. That's why the divine send angels down to help you, okay? So I feel like when it comes to the Ten of Spring, that's part of, you releasing some of your burdens to allow others to help you, okay? So I feel like part of this, is definitely about bossing up, but majority of it is releasing. Majority of your readings is about releasing here. So you have here 5 cards that fell out together. We go into number 14, which is balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Do what's best for you, not what's best for everyone else. Okay? That's what I'm feeling from this balance card. Because in a situation, you're going to receive justice, which is number 8. And it says, take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So for someone, you could be going through a divorce, but you may feel as though, I don't know, I feel like for someone, you may feel like just giving, like, you may feel like right now you're not balanced out. You may feel like, you know what, I just want to give this person everything and just walk away clean. I don't know, I just felt that very strong. You may feel like the only thing you want out of the situation is your children, because that's what means most to you. I feel like for someone in this situation, you may just want your sanity back. But however it works out for you, justice is here. Things are going to turn in your favor. You could be dealing with a court situation or some type of legal matter, and it's coming back into balance here. I do feel like it's kind of like you have a legal situation going on with a love situation. Like, they're both kind of tied in together. So maybe like once the legal situation is done, you fall like right into the love ladder. Okay? So you have the 3 of Autumn here. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. So it's like, okay, wait. It's all 3. You have here the balance, justice, like a court situation with your work situation, and then it's love. Like, wow. Wow. Like, you guys are elevated on all cylinders here. Okay, you have the 2 of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So, for someone, I feel as though you and someone may be in separation. It could be like a twin flame situation or a soulmate. Now, this would not be the person that I feel that's getting a divorce. I do feel like this is someone that's like twin flamish. You guys are in separation. You're waiting on things to come back together. It's like once everything else in your life comes back together, this relationship comes back together. And the last card you have here is the number 5, which is unity. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional versions, new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritual minded community. That's why I feel like once everything is back in balance, like balance is the key thing this here. Once everything comes back into balance, once you get this justice in a situation that you're dealing with, it's like all the puzzle pieces fall together. It's going to go one by one by one. But it's like, it's all a cluster. Like, they're all tied together. The way the divine has it set up is they're all tied together. You may have already been seeing things come together now. That's how I see it. Okay? So let's get into your tarot. That is so interesting that I said that. Under the deck, you guys. And actually, I'm being called to take these cards, which is interesting because I never do that. Okay. We're going to do it. We have the Hangman. Justice. Another card for justice. There's 2 of them. The 9 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles. Things are balancing out in your life. The 6 of Swords. Okay. So a lot of movement here. A lot of balancing out. A lot of generosity here. You have the Hangman. Things of reflection is going on to where you're seeing things differently. I feel like when it comes to, ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, whew. when it comes to things in your life, you're going within to look at things from a different standpoint on how to take action, on how to see things from a justice standpoint where you may have felt like all chips were against you, everything was against you, to now you see that it was only turned that way for you to gain back the Nine of Pentacles, your stability. And to, I feel like for some of you, the Six of Pentacles was to regain the balance in your life, okay? To come back into your Queen of Wands energy, your passion, your creativity. With the Nine of Swords being here, this is that coming through calmer waters here. Ooh, making a choice. Making a choice. For some of you, is making a choice within love. You could have had a choice between two partners. But I feel like it's just making a choice in general. Well, what do you want in life? How do you want to go about life? I do feel like when it comes to this choice, it was something that was hard for you. It was something that took you, the Five of Cups, through disappointment, through the breakdown, okay? But ultimately, I think back then you didn't see it as the great breakdown. You seen it as, you know, having to walk away from something that you wanted. But ultimately, it was the Ten of Swords. It was taking you towards the Ten of Swords. It was taking you towards, you know, letting go of the backstabbing, letting go of, you know, those deceptive moments, either when you put yourself in or other people put you in. It was taking you out of strife. It was taking you out of those risky moments that didn't pan out. I feel like when it comes to that, it was like that mental entrapment that you were dealing with. The dissatisfaction to take you into the Hierophant, this higher commitment with the divine, with yourself, with a partner. Because of your patience, you had time to, the Eight of Cups, rebuild your cups. Rebuild from scratch. It's like, I feel like this is, your reading is all about renewal. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's all about renewal. Okay? That's the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about renewal. Look at that. The Three of Swords. Coming through this heartbreak to heal. That's what your journey has been about. Healing. Healing past pain. And not only has it been about that, but it was to bring you to love. Not only love for someone else, but to love yourself. To have this emotional fulfillment within yourself. Because you only thrive when other people see you thrive. You have here the Prince of Swords. Someone has been looking at you do this. Eight of Pentacles, this hard work. So it's like, it's been the Prince of Disc a long time coming. Like, and I feel like whatever has been going on, it's been like in motion, but it's been stuck and stagnant. You feel like it's been on hold, okay? I feel like you are at your best when you love yourself. And that's how this situation can take off and be great. If that makes sense. Like, whatever this situation is, no one can't love you unless you love yourself. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm not giving it justice. But this is a hope and a wish that's coming true. The Star card. With the Nine of Cups, your happiness. Because the fact that you've been clearing out and you've been clearing your head and you've been clearing your energy, you've been manifesting this new beginning. Okay, you've been manifesting this communication. That's the Eight of Wands, I'm sorry. This is the Four of Wands, the stability, this home life, the Twin Flame card, that's the communication, because now the Knight of Swords can come in and communicate with you to take action. I feel like both of you have been guarded. Okay? The Seven of Wands. Both of you have been worried. The Five of Pentacles could have felt as though you were abandoned, left out in the cold. But the only reason why that happened is because the cycles had to end. Whatever was going on, it had to end. Could be because you felt like both of you probably wasn't worthy of this situation to go on. Or because both of you weren't ready to take a leap of faith into the Ten of Pentacles, this new beginning. That, oh my goodness, that dang on fruit fly. I'm going to have to take it out in a minute. Anyway, I'm so sorry. It's, geez, that threw me off. It's an offer that's here. Okay? And the only reason why this offer is here is because you took the time out to love yourself. You took the time out to step forward and put an end to sacrificing yourself for others. To come out of this mental space of, am I good enough? It's been illuminated that you are. The Moon card is here with the Hermit, because you had to go within to see this. And I feel like for some of you, that was something that you had known all along, but you just never brought it out. Okay? And I feel like, I don't know, for somebody, this person loves somebody that's confident. And even if you're not confident, like, this person brings it out in you, like, you the bomb. Okay? And I feel like, but that's something you had to know. Like, you had to know within yourself that you deserve love before this could take off. And everything else had to be in place too. Maybe it was situations that was going on that made you feel like, you weren't strong enough for this. And that's why. Okay? So you have here, I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. I am the loving energy of the universe. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So you guys, this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.